Hey everybody, Ira Miller here, Homes Around the Villages YouTube channel, coming to you live from my office. Okay, so little different setting, little different background. Thought I'd try something a little bit different. If this thing right here is a little too distracting, let me know, and we'll switch it over to our YouTube channel, which is static. But now that I think about it, I might YouTube watch history. Let's see here. So yeah, why couldn't we make this banner look like that?
Moving?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
It's a picture.
Huh?
Picture's different than video.
I know. Can't we make that like a video like that?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't own YouTube.
Huh?
I don't own YouTube.
You don't on YouTube?
I don't own YouTube. I can't.
Oh, you don't own YouTube?
Yeah, I can't make their decisions.
Well, I think that stinks. They're a video channel. You should be able to.
Here, hit F11 on your button.
You should be able to.
There you go.
Why, were they saying it's too distracting?
No, I just thought it looked nice.
I don't know about that. Does it? Yeah. Oh, this is great. It's an interactive live stream today. So this is cool. I don't see anybody talking to me though, Christian. I mean, is anybody here? I got 20 viewers, but
Oh, really?
I don't see any chats. Nobody loves me tonight. Isn't live video a wonderful thing? You get all the blemishes, all the zits, all the, you know, whatever. But that ain't gonna do me no good. I can't look back there to see it. I gotta look over here.
Oh, I don't know what the issue is.
Well, you are the live stream maestro. Here you go. He wants me to use his cell phone to look at my chats. So Jane D, I can't see my chats over here like I normally can. Oh, that's another cool thing. See my, all my logo shows up. All my, if I pull up the radar for today's weather, that'll all show up. All right, Jane D, question for Ira. During the summer rainy season, which is now, how often do you suggest the lawn be watered? Here in the East Coast, here in the East Coast, irrigation systems are few and far between. I've shut mine off. I shut my.
Wait, that's not working for you.
Well, we need to. So I've shut my irrigation system completely off because it just rains every day. You can see the rain already coming every day. So let's see here. If I went ahead and panned out So it's coming. Let me see. I think I got a storms likely. Oh, tomorrow. Well, it's showing sunny in Lady Lake. There you go, Lady Lake, Florida. So you know right where we're coming from. Anyways, uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Gary. Yeah. All right, let's see. During the summer rainy season. So, yeah, I shut it completely down. I asked because in the East Coast, I'm happy to have my lawn burn out. I'm happy to have my lawn burn out and not have to mow it as much. Oh my gosh. I know once I move to on top of the world, that will not be acceptable. No, it won't. Elmer Fudd, where in the world have you been? It's been months, not weeks, months. Where have you been, my man? I recognize that office. Yep, Gary was here, you know, I'm just kind of thinking. I can show you around my office. There you go. Will it turn? Oh, Christian's got me locked down. Guess not. Anyways, let's see. So, thank you everybody for showing up this evening. We have Rich from, this is a problem without my chats being over here on my computer. Because I'm like, I can't even put it up close, and I'm not going to put my glasses on, so. From Warminster, Pennsylvania. Hi, Ira, Pat's here too. Jane beat me tonight. We have a fix?
I don't know.
Who all wants to see Christian? Trying to fix our,
Move to the other side.
I guess we can talk while he's working on that. Hello from Minnesota, Corky Catskill. How you doing? Oh, and Missy Mo, thank you so much. 78 degrees in Michigan. Ooh, that's nice and cool. That's great. Let's see. And Missy gave me an email today. When did you send that? Yesterday, Missy? So that was pretty cool about On Top of the World, but it was the wrong On Top of the World. Even though I guess the same developer owns both of them. Hey Ira, I'm watching. I don't know you. You have more problems. You or Skip Smith. I hear you. And I hire somebody. Skip's on his own. And so Cheryl Calder, thanks for jumping on tonight. Laura Lamp, girlfriend. I haven't seen you in a while either. So I'm really happy. Thanks, Christian. You're the man. See? There we go. All right, I can see now, I think. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot more. Hey, Christian.
Yes.
Can we pan around the office here?
Let me see.
Give everybody a look at what it looks like here in the office. So we have my, did you lock that down? We have all my certificates over here. We have all my computer stuff, all my award shelf. Zoom in on those those pins.
Might be a bit too dark with the lights not facing that way.
Yeah, because you got cheap on me tonight. Only gave me 2 lights instead of 3.
I can make you hotter if you want.
Those are LEDs. They're not supposed to make you hot. That's good.
There.
Whoop.
I have to relock it. There we go.
Okay, guys. So just a little. Wasn't able to show you. Can't believe it. It doesn't look that dark to me over there. Anyways. All right. So Laura. Good evening from Spanish Springs Town Square. I don't often get to catch the live stream. I know. I am visiting the villages this week. Well, you need to come visit me this week. Rained hard Saturday night. Oh my gosh, did it. It was like, well, I mean, I showed you the radar. So I have this cool radar app here. So I just hit that, and then it pops up, so I can kind of watch it. So it looks like it's coming this way from the. It just comes from everywhere and boof. So welcome, Laura. 95 degrees of Spanish Springs. Oh hey. My dad, Skip Smith. Thanks for. Let me tell you what, guys. Last week, I had like 25 people, and I was a little discouraged. So I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this every week, because it seemed like everybody was losing interest. So tonight, that's why I decided I'd switch things up a little bit. Give me a little bit better mojo, I think. But Skip, man, I'm glad to see you're on tonight too. So y'all really stepped up, because, like I said, I was getting a little discouraged from last week. We didn't have that many people. So I'm going to keep looking over here every now and then, or I can just look down here. You know what? I don't know. This might have even been better. Yeah, Skip is in the house. Laura and Tom watching on a delay on the big screen. So thank y'all for. Can you hear me all right? Because I have this thing kind of off in the distance. Like I said, we're kind of have a new setup, and I don't want to. I guess that's good. So what do you think? You think I should keep doing it from here, or on my green screen? Here's the problem. When I'm on every Monday night on the green screen, this logo here, it gets lost, because this camera, the technology, the green screen technology, messes with my logo. So I can't wear my logo like I like to, because of, even though I do have my green screen, I have 2. I have one up here that'll come down over this, or I have one in the back room where Christian is. And but still messes with me. So I kind of like this, actually. This is me every day, kind of nice new surroundings. Show you a little bit of stuff in here. There's my girl, Jamie Miller. Graduates. This is her last week. And she is out of there with her master's degree. So we're pretty proud of her there. And Blakely's on vacation. So I made it through one day today, Monday. I just have to hold my breath the rest of the week. But Jamie's stepping up, she's helping. and I need all the help I can get, right? So let me make sure I'm catching everybody. I don't want to miss out on anybody tonight. Gary Winkle, June 17th. Oh, that's when Gary was here. Elmer Fudd, yes, it has. Still trying to get my house in Canada fixed up and sell it. Well, take your time, because we can talk about the real estate market tonight if you want to, but it's not good. Oh, I hear the thunder. Real estate market, everybody, is, every presidential election, it's like this. It seems like. It's crazy. Everybody's like holding their breath. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what the interest rates are going to do. It's just crazy. So I have these listings here in the villages, and everybody wants to make an offer on my listings contingent on the sale of their home wherever they are. Well, now we have to worry about them selling their home, and sales just are down. So, you kill me, Skip. I am normally driving home from work at this time. Oh, okay, 9 more months until I retire, fingers crossed. TV Lily. Hi, Ira, Bob, and Denise here. Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you for letting me know. Bob and Denise closed on their home, I think Thursday here. They listed with me, got it sold, and they drove up north. Did you use the Cracker Barrel gift certificate I gave you, I hope? Just letting you know we made it to Massachusetts safely. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, because that was the last thing I think I said to them when we left the closing office, was please let me know that you made it safely. So, and I said, come on tonight. Come on my live stream tonight. So awesome. Awesome seeing you. Skip Smith, I really enjoyed your short news show. Thank you. Yeah, Skip is the man with the plan, I would tell you, with the news. That way I don't have to do the news, because Skip does the news. Hi, Ira, enjoyed meeting you and your staff. Had a great time visiting for my 70th birthday celebration. Awesome. I will stay connected with you. Thank you, Andrea. I'm sorry that On Top of the World deal got mixed up with you, so we will make sure we do better next time. I was thinking after you left, I have these other agents. Well, they don't know On Top of the World like I know On Top of the World, so didn't want to slight you, didn't want to, wanted to make sure you had the full experience. So Andrea, it was a pleasure meeting you. Hi Ira, hey, the Ghost Rider, yay. Man, everybody's here tonight, and so I'm really, all right, man, that makes me happy. Frank, aloha, thanks for all the information. Skip Smith, love watching your channel from the Ghost Rider. So there you go, Skip, everybody loves you, including me. I love you too, Skip. And Sue. Tell her I said hello, please. And we have to go out to dinner before the snowbirds get back here, right? All the seasonal people come, and then you're gonna have to come to Ocala. So we better do it soon. All right, cool. Thanks, Elmer. I sound good. All right, what is the inventory of pre-owned homes this week? Still close to 500, and yes, so, kind of wondering, I'm just wondering, what the, oh, here we are. So I've been busy. I wonder if y'all can see that. No, too bright. Search, click. I'll do it on my screen here, but it's not, actually, I think a lot of people are holding off with listing their home because they know what the market is doing. So, let me do it from here. There we go. Stellar. A little slow tonight. Let's see. I need to here we go. All right. Well, I don't know if I like all that background. Usually it's just me. Nah. All right. We're not going to do that. All right. So, search. Uh-oh. It's really thundering out there now. 464 matches is what we have here. So, and you want to know what, how many sold last week? Let's do that. Last week in 7 days. In the villages. 26. That isn't worth a darn. 26 homes sold last week. I know I say this whenever I start messing around with this thing, and I'm going to figure out how to do it from last year. But, man, I keep forgetting to do that. Anyways, 7 homes sold last week, and in the last 30 days, 119. So, I don't know, that's a little better. 119 matches in a month. So that's what the market's doing, y'all. And if you want to know, here we go. This is really good information. Days on market. All right. These are manufactured homes, by the way. And let me do something here real quick. Adjust this to 100. So that shrinks it down. But see all the cash sales? Couple conventional. Let's kind of where are we at? We're at 3. Let's see, 345. So this is all very interesting. Days on market. That's not too bad, right? See the cash. A lot of cash, because no one wants to pay those. And here's the thing too that I have noticed that going up to 2 million on Briar Creek. Wow. Let's see what a $2 million home looks like. $2 million. Bridgeport at Laurel. Wow. Huh. $2 million. Has a nice pool and hot tub back there. St. Charles. So St. Charles is a premier home, by the way. And well, we'll keep going. We have 68. Drives me crazy with all of these pictures. I mean, they can certainly cut it down to 30. But they get crazy. Here's the deal. The more pictures you put in, the higher to the top of the search you get on homes.com. So now they want to stuff all these pictures so they get a higher ranking in homes.com. We're at 50. We're still going. Oh, they got a summer kitchen. That's nice. Outdoor summer kitchen for $2 million. Maybe better. Couple $100,000 pool. And I guess they're paying for the view, but this is Bridgeport, right? This is like a 19 or a 20, what is it? 2004, 2005 home. Oh no, that's Laurel Manor, right? Maybe a 2010. Let's see. This guy's got him a 2, 3, and a golf cart garage. This is Lake Myona, I think. Yeah. Anyways, Bridgeport. Oh, Laurel Valley. Okay, so that's right off of 466. That's where that is. So Lake Sumter Landing is over here. Way over here somewhere. You can see that's that little, that's the waterfront inn right there. Give you a little perspective. This is the Arnold Palmer Golf Course. And I actually have a picture of a Village's sign in my office. Oh, there we go. That's the most important thing. All right, $2 million. Wow. 3,000 square foot living area, 31 days on the market. Sold. Actually, they had it listed for $2,395,000, so they took $300,000 off the price. Whoa. So that'll give you, let me see, a price per square foot, $694 price per square foot. And then they had, that's sale price. This, the selling price was $793 price per square foot. 3 bedroom, 3 bath. Man, I got a 3,000 square foot home with a pool and a 3-car garage. I wish I can get $2 million for mine. All right, so we're back. Let me get back to my, let's see. Oh yeah, where the heck's Kevin? Let's see, let me go back up here, because, let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Okay. All right, we're having a love fest with Skip Smith here, I think. Stay put right where you are. Hello, Ira, Jeff from River Haven. All right, hey, I'm gonna see Jeff tomorrow. So cool, man. So Jeff, appreciate you jumping on. I'm gonna be driving out to where Jeff is in Homosassa. So you all stay tuned, because, well, we took a bunch of videos for Jeff. Jeff and I went out and looked at homes yesterday in Lecanto and Citrus Hills. So you're in for a real treat to see some different things. But We don't post those videos until Jeff decides, whether he wants any of those homes that we looked at. So we don't want to mess with that. And we'll do that for all of y'all too. So anybody out there that needs a video, we hold that video back until you tell us whether or not that's something that you want to make an offer on or not. Okay, so Jeff, cool. And did your video finally load? I know he was waiting on the video for his wife, Loretta. So if Loretta's watching, hey. All right, so we got Frank in the house. Patricia. Dang, Christian, we got all of our old people back today. I was ready to have to fire Christian from the live streams. Christian loves it. Christian loves Mondays. You know why he loves Mondays? Because he gets to come in at noon on Monday. He gets to sleep in.
Well, not today.
Well, not today because Blakely's not here for a whole week. But Jamie's helping me out. So thank you, Jamie, if you're on our live stream.
Yeah, this is a great birthday present from Blakely.
Tomorrow's your birthday.
I know, I said this week is a great present from her.
Yeah, we can thank her when she gets back. Tomorrow's Christian's birthday. So we're going to have to, me and Christian are going to have to go do something like go out to lunch or something. No more writing tuition checks or apartment checks. Yes. It's a great feeling. All right, thanks, Frank. So hopefully Jamie's on tonight.
She messaged.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'm at 6:18 here.
Just tell everyone thank you for the wishes.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. So Ghost Rider, we did our lifestyle 2 weeks ago, drove around looking at open houses, ran their golf cart out of gas in 5 days. Did you come in here? Did he see us? Elizabeth is in the house. So thank you, Elizabeth. Where's Kevin and Jerry and Wrestler Mania? Absolutely, Skip. They're usually the ones that are always here. They must be out partying. I wonder who's playing on the squares tonight. I know Kevin. He's all about those rock and roll bands. We are snowbirds. Aren't going to. What do we? Oops! I jumped ahead. Wow! Did I jump ahead? Okay. Skip, is Kevin at your house? Yeah. We are snowbirds, aren't going to ruin it. Oh, nice. So that's good. Cracker Barrel, you cannot go wrong with Cracker Barrel. You cannot go wrong. That's the one thing that is consistent, is that Cracker Barrel. Yeah, thunder here in Lady Lake too. Ira, if I buy a house on a nature preserve, how many replies can I expect? How many? Oh, reptiles can I expect in my yard? Well, I guess it's now where Cimarron is. Where my listing on Cimarron is, I don't know if there's many alligators over in that preserve, but I think there's plenty of them down south there. So, hey, it's Florida. We are the capital of reptiles, snakes, alligators. So, if you get a home on a preserve, expect to have the reptiles. So, I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Yeah, the Canadian exchange rate, right, Elmer, is crazy. Leon, Ira, does Indigo East allow you to put up a fence in your yard? Yes, sir, it does. And we are there. And are there any restrictions that you know of on the heights? And yes, only a 4-foot high fence. They allow either a green chain link fence or a white PVC fence, but it can't be over 4 feet high. So if you got a big dog, you have a big dog, you have 2 small dogs, so you're good. Trying to play catch up here. Oh man, even John Keller's here tonight. I'm telling you, no wonder it's thundering and lightning. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I want to sell you a new home there, Gary. So, let me just kind of hopefully remind everybody. I have particular people that I have vetted over there and on top of the world that I like to work with. So if y'all go on over there on your own, just to look around, if you just walk in that new home sales office, they're going to sign you up. They'll put you with somebody that I might not know or trust or whatever. And they might exclude me from working with you. So I know a lot of people, even if they're going to buy a new home or build a home, you kind of want me to kind of give it a little. First of all, on top of the world has some fantastically built homes. I mean, I can assure you that. However, I have gone over there and I have seen some twisted studs and some bowed walls and stuff like that. So you want me to catch those things because why? Well, you know, your drywall can look a little like this. Your baseboard can look a little like that. So, but that's a rare occasion. But hey, you don't want it to happen to you, right? So, you know, let me be involved where I know what I'm looking at. And Christian shows you the Wall of Fame over here earlier, and. So all I ask is if you want to go to On Top of the World or you need anything from On Top of the World, to contact us first, then we can get our girl involved who we work with on a regular basis, and then we can get that whole ball rolling for you, and then everybody is in the loop and there won't be any problems. So so Jamie, just want to give a shout out to Christian, who will be turning another year older tomorrow. You know, it's amazing how you turn a whole year older in one day. It's amazing. Happy birthday, Christian. We appreciate you making Ira look good. Yes, on the show. I need 1,200 square feet max. Patio villa, small ranch, or courtyard villa. Might be in the works. Do you have a little pet, little dog? And then Missy Mo said happy birthday, Christian. Frank says happy birthday to Christian.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, you gotta come over here and put your little mug over here and thank everybody. There you go.
Thank you, everyone.
That's better. He dressed up for the occasion. Ira, I didn't. No, I didn't, Ira. We were looking at certain floor plans to narrow our search before. Oh, that's another thing. Okay. I am so happy you said that because a lot of people say that. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want to bother you. You know, I know you're busy and we're not ready to buy yet and all that good stuff. Look, I love seeing every single person who comes right here into this office, and you sit right there and we talk and we figure it out. And a lot of times what I'm able to do is I get on my computer here and we look at inventory, and after we talk for about an hour, we can set you up on what I call my auto email. I think they call it one home search or something like that. It's always been auto email to me, but it's an automated home search that we can just, boom, put in all the criteria. Here, check this out. I want you guys to look at something. So if I'm doing a search, right, I'm going to go down here to criteria. Look at, this is unlike Zillow or Realtor.com or any of that stuff. We can put all this stuff in here. Single family residence. We can put all this stuff over here. Price range, bedrooms, year built. Laura says she doesn't want anything over 1,200 square feet. In the villages, we can do by year built, which would put you in a certain area of the villages. Not only that, look at all this other stuff. Community features, foundation, exterior. If you want block and stucco, if you want wood frame and vinyl. I actually ran into a home that was wood frame and stucco and stucco, and I'm like, wait a minute, somebody made a mistake. There are no wood frame and stucco homes in the villages. Well, actually, this person took all the vinyl siding off the home and stuccoed it, which looked pretty good. If you want a golf cart garage, all right, we can give you a golf cart garage. Floor covering, exterior features. I mean, the list goes on and on. If you want a water view, if you want, you know, there's so much that I can type in to narrow down your search. So, that's why I'm saying, it's never a bother. I would be more than happy to set you up with a search, talk to you a little bit about your timing and all that. So please don't ever think that you bugged me, because I love meeting each and every one of y'all. Then I can put a face with a name. So, you know who you need to bug is you need to bug Blakely Boyette. That's who you need to bug and tell her to put you on my calendar. So, there you go. Wasn't Kevin and his wife going on a cruise? Oh man, those guys are always going on a cruise. But I can't remember. Ira, I think you have a troll. Who's the troll?
I got rid of them and so did Jamie.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah.
What was the deal with that?
I'll tell you after the stream.
Why? Why? Why would people do crazy stuff like that? I mean, they get a kick out of that? I don't know. Jamie, that's all your fault for going out there and advertising to those trolls. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, Kelly, thank you for joining us this evening. I appreciate it, Kelly and Ken. Got to go back to editing. Thanks for letting me. Oh, Skip, man, love you, man. Thank you. We are having lunch Thursday with everyone you know. Come join us if you can. Text me. Let me know where you're going to be. I will be there. I think my Thursday is pretty open. Yeah, around noon or 1 or whatever. Text me, Skip. Oh, cool. Laura's going to be there. Good crowd tonight. Yes, there is, actually. Very good crowd. The second John Keller here. The other guy is a retired teacher from New Jersey. I am a retired attorney from Maryland. Well, John, if I need your help as a retired attorney, so if you want to give me a shout out, I just need a quick answer on something. I don't know if I should put this out there, but I better. I don't want Joey mad at me. Anyways, yeah, if you can give me a quick text message and I can ask you a quick question, that would be cool. It's about contract law. Not real estate contract, but another contract law. So if you can answer a question for me about that, I would appreciate it. Cool. All right, well, you're going to be back next year. Call me or be there or be square. That's all I can tell you. Alrighty, excellent. So I got caught up here. The troll is gone. Yeah, they can. Christian and Jamie took care of the troll. So I didn't even see it. I wasn't down to where he was trolling, I think. So if Skip's still there, I think Jamie put you on my calendar. All right. So something I wanted to talk about tonight, which a lot of people ask me about, is this new way of doing business in real estate. So we have the Board of Realtors has come up with a form it's called a buyer-broker agreement. So, on that lawsuit, I'm sure everybody's heard about this lawsuit. What it states is the MLS can no longer tell a buyer's agent how much, can no longer tell a buyer's agent how much the seller is offering to pay in commission, which is cool. But the whole thing is, now if I'm working with a buyer, I have to get a buyer-broker agreement signed. A lot of it would say that, oh, well, here, we might as well just go ahead and talk about that too tonight. I'll go over here. Because so many people have asked me about this, so I thought I would just go ahead and talk about it on my live stream tonight. So, oh, lovely. It's still turning up here, so sometimes this internet thing is enough to drive you crazy. Well, maybe I won't talk about it tonight. My form simplicity won't come up.
Mm. Is everything else working, just form simplicities now?
Yeah, I guess it's let's see, let me try it one more time. I shut all the other ones down. All right, well, I don't want to. Oh, man. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Anyways, let's see. Ira, you missed a question up above from Brian about homeowners insurance. Really? Let's see, Brian.
It was in my birthday messages.
Huh?
It was in the middle of the birthday messages.
Oh, really? All right, I'm going to move this up a little bit closer where I can see things a little bit better, because
I can read it to you if you want.
I'll find it. Oh, there we go. Hi, Ira, long time watcher, first time comment. Well, Brian, thank you for commenting. Do you have any idea the average homeowner's insurance on a $400,000 house on top of the world? I would say average is about $1,500 from what I'm being told. Okay, so only thing I can tell you about that is be diligent with your homeowners. Just be careful. Sometimes they'll come up with a low, what do they call that? Introductory rate, and then they'll come back and go up on you. Or you can be like me, be with somebody for 24 years, and then have them jack your homeowner's insurance up to $9,700, which is what Allstate did to me. And so, you know, if you are mortgaging and you are banking your insurance, taxes and insurance, escrowing your taxes and insurance, all of a sudden your monthly loan amount goes up, and you're like, And if you're like me, you might have thought, my taxes went up. And I guess that's why my mortgage went up. Well, come to find out, it wasn't taxes, it was homeowners insurance. So Brian, I usually use a company. What the heck is that? Wow. Never seen that before. That's Big Brother watching you. So I've had good luck with Kin Insurance in Florida. And Kin Affordable Homeowners Insurance Made Easy. Now they dropped me all the way down from $9,700 to $2,700. So there you go. So there's a suggestion. There you go. So that's a suggestion for you. What the heck is this? That's just crazy. You're out of here. I'm going to try it one more time. And if I don't get a response, you know, they kind of just go offline. Oh no. Actually, I've got to write an offer tonight. That thing better be working tonight. anyways, Brian, thank you for the question. Hopefully that answered. Man, Christian.
Yes.
So Jeff's video is still
Correct.
loading?
Yep, so that's a 4K version. So what I did is I just produced an HD version and I have that uploading to see if it's just the smaller file will go much faster. Because normally I produce everything in 4K.
Yeah, but it said 99%.
That's what it still says. So that's why I'm doing an HD version.
That ain't gonna do it. I don't know, I think there's I don't know, I mean, aren't I operating off the internet here on this?
Yeah.
Or maybe we're using too much internet
I mean, we're all using
with all of this?
I mean, yeah, the streaming would, like, all of our other networks are connected since we're on the same Wi-Fi. Yeah, so any amount you use, like, does subtract from whoever else is in here.
I'm worried about us, subtracting from us, because Jeff's waiting for his video. Maybe you might want to take a little picture and so he can see what's going on from our end. So let's see. Ken and Kelly, I'm ready to buy. Oh, when I'm ready to buy. So Skip's out of here. John D. FYI, I was telling people Ira was my realtor even before we met with Ira. always let salespeople know you have me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the troll here in my, so when I think Christian or Jamie got rid of him, it just he went completely off my chat. All right, so Patricia, thank you so much for telling me about Brian's question, because I was in haste trying to catch up to get to the current we'll be paying cash for the house. All right, cool. So that's good. Ira, with 9,700 homeowners insurance, you must live in a mansion. Yeah, I guess they thought I did live in a mansion, but yeah, I was living in that $2 million home that you saw. All right, so anyways, my form simplicity, oh gosh. My form simplicity, which I was trying to, so I just have to explain it for you. So there is a form now that they produce. It's a buyer-broker agreement. It says also on it that as a agent to you, I'll deal honestly and fairly. I'll account for all funds. I'll tell you anything I know about the condition of the home. I don't know, there's about 10 things on this page, which is fine. Then it says, and I've been getting this question from sellers as well, when I go out on listing appointments. They're saying, hey, what about this thing where the seller doesn't have to pay, or the buyer's agent, or anything like that? So I always go into it saying that, I don't know if you really don't want to pay the buyer's agent, because just think of it this way. If you're a seller, I, as a buyer's agent, when I write an offer on your home, I have to write in what my commission is going to be if I want the seller to pay for my commission. So let's say I write in 2.5%, and that seller says, no, I don't want to pay that buyer's commission. Well, they run the risk of losing that buyer, or, I guess the buyer has the option of paying the commission to the buyer's agent as well. But in this whole home environment, I think it just needs to be the status quo. Somebody asked me, hey, can't I just go to the seller and tell the seller, hey, I want to buy your home on my own? Well, number one, the first thing that all agents are going to have to do now is get that buyer-broker agreement signed. So even if a buyer goes off and tries to skirt around the buyer's agent and just go right to the seller, they're still obligated. It is a legal binding contract that they sign saying that they agree if the seller doesn't pay my commission or any other agent's commission, that the buyer agrees they'll pay for that commission, and that will be right there in that buyer-broker agreement. So that's kind of how things are going to be working for a little while. Now, from the seller's end, they ask me, hey, you know what? I heard that, we don't have to pay the buyer's agent commission anymore. Well, you know what? You never really did to start with. Sellers never had to pay the buyer's agent commission. However, it was standard procedure, and if they had zero, let me show you. So over here, and I just give you an example of a search. So goes to the villages, we just hit results, and we will go, I don't know, midstream. I'm just going to pick any of them. So down here, it says what the, oh, hey, look at that. So this seller has decided they're not going to pay an agent, a buyer's agent. Well, they've been on the market 86 days. I wonder why they're on the market 86 days. That, to me, doesn't make sense. Anyways, if I was to write an offer on this home and it said 0 single agent, I would write in my commission of 2.5%. Right? That's the first I've ever. That's the first time I've ever seen that. So there we go. That's in today's environment of what's going on. I just happen to have just got lucky picking this house out, but it's 1,100 square feet living area, listed for $309, 86 days on the market. Check this out, guys. They're down to $3,099, right? That's the latest in 86 days. Now, they originally were at $324.9. See that? Listed in April. Then they reduced it to $314.9. Now they've reduced it to $309.9. I ask you, a buyer's agent's commission, typically 2.5%. So 2.5% is $8,000. So they've already gone down almost $20,000. Why would you not go back and offer while you still can, while it's still there? Because this is going away. This line right here is all going away at the end of the month. You will not see this anymore. So I wouldn't even know that they're not offering anything. But what am I going to do? I'm going to write in, when I do an offer, right? and I was to do an offer on this home, oh, hey, I might be able to go to Form Simplicity this way. Probably not. But, yay. So, blank forms. If I'm going to write an offer, check this out. I'm going to write my commission. Where's that buyer-broker agreement, by the way? Here it is. No, buyer's broker relationship, single agent. Okay? This is what people are going to be signing. Let's see if I can pull that up while I'm here. Dealing honestly and fairly, loyalty, confidentiality, obedience, full disclosure, accounting for all funds, skill, care, and diligence in the transaction, presenting all offers and counteroffers in a timely manner, disclosing all known facts. So I mentioned some of those. But this doesn't have in there where you have to. So you're going to see this, and you're going to see that, and you're going to see buyer's broker agreement. Let me see here. It's in here somewhere. Buyer attorney. I don't know, it's brand new, so I have to find it actually. So you guys get to see what we see. Commercial compensation agreement, there it is right there. Seller to buyer's broker, seller's broker to buyer's broker. Okay. This is brand new. They don't even have a date in here. Seller to buyer's broker, or seller's broker to buyer's broker. So this is what we're going to be seeing. The term, the compensation will remain in effect. So here's where it says seller agrees to compensate buyer's broker, because everything is broker to broker. When we list a home, it's under the broker's name, not the listing agent's name. It's always under the broker's name. But this is where we're going to see all these things, and it says seller agrees to compensate buyer's broker, and then arbitration. Brokers' commissions are not set by law. All right, so this just says when we make an offer, we're going to have to submit that with the offer. In my opinion, you can go ahead and also, which is what, there's the commission agreement. I just saw that. Here it is, commission agreement. So we'll have, oh no, that's usually for sale by owners. That we give that to a for sale by owner. Let me go back here. What I wanted to say to you though. Right here, under residential contract for sale and purchase. This is the standard, what's called a FAR bar contract. FAR means Florida Association of Realtors, and bar means the Florida Bar attorneys got together and came up with this. So, closing costs, cost to be paid by the seller. Right over here, I could put buyer's agent commission, whatever, 2.5% or whatever. I can put it up there, or under additional terms, which is at the bottom, I can put it under here, additional terms. Seller agrees to pay buyer's broker 2.5%, whatever. This is a legal binding document. This is a contract. So they have that other addendum. Actually, let me see something. If they have that addendum added to this contract. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to put it in other, but they haven't added it as a standard addendum item. Okay. Buyer broker agreement or whatever, seller to buyer, whatever it says. So that's kind of, in today's new world, we'll X out of this. There we go. And then I guess I need to find that other agreement for you guys. Here's what we do. Search forms, buyer. Voila. Buyer's disclosure, buyer's request for repairs, sale of buyer's property, compensation agreement we talked about, seller to buyer's broker or seller's broker to buyer's broker, exclusive buyer broker agreement. Modification. Let's see. Exclusive buyer broker agreement gives you the term, broker assistance, what we'll do for you. And then it goes into compensation. Buyer's compensation, broker's compensation is earned when, blah, blah, blah. And this is where we get this signed. Consumer will pay broker's compensation if and within. So it goes into all these legalities and terms. And then there's what I was talking to you about on this document. So there you go. This is what buyers will see now if you get with a buyer's agent who you want to show you around, and you run across one of those people that have 0 in there. So there's ways of getting around there, but the thing about it is buyer's agents have to get that signed now, so we get paid for our time. I mean, this is what we do. It's our career. And so that's why I wanted to bring all this up to everybody. So I hope this was very informative to you, and it kind of gives you a little heads up as to what is coming down the line. As far as I know, it's supposed to be implemented, I think, August 1st, where you're not going to see seller's agent compensation, transaction broker, non-broker, all that. So we'll see. It's been coming. What is today? Today is the 22nd. So in a week, a little over a week, I guess we'll see what happens, but that's what y'all can expect from any buyer's agent you work with. So That's all I can say at this point as to what is going to go on. Now, can you go and look at, go through Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com and see what you can do about finding a home and maybe going right to that selling agent? I guess you can. But now you're not represented. Okay, so that seller's agent has a fiduciary responsibility to that seller to deal honestly and fairly and all that other stuff that you saw. So they're not representing you. I guess they could represent you if they transition into a transaction broker. Then they're not representing either party. They're not representing you and they're not representing the seller. But the way they started out was they started out in a single agency relationship with that seller, and they had a fiduciary responsibility to that. So savvy sellers are going to catch on and they're going to say, hey, if somebody else comes along and wants to make an offer on my home and they're not represented by somebody, are you going to transition into a transaction broker, which means you don't represent me, the seller, anymore and acting in my best interest? It is so complicated, it's pretty crazy. So that's going to be on you if that's kind of what you want to do and you don't care about being represented. Here's what I will tell you, though. I'd say probably 90% of the time, somebody like me, who I've been doing this for 24 years, I consider myself, I don't want to sound really too full of myself, but after 24 years and I've negotiated, a lot of transactions, I consider myself an expert in negotiations and transactions, and you really want to be represented. And the chances are that I can get compensated from the seller. So I don't know if you want to take that chance about not being represented and on your own, and maybe paying more than you probably would have in the beginning, because I can pretty much assure you that I'll pay for myself just in the negotiations and all the little tricks of the trade to make sure that you get the best deal going. So again, that's everything in a nutshell. So I really want to put that out there and explain the way it really is and what's going on and what to expect, so there's no surprises come August. So I hope that's pretty clear. Thanks, I appreciate you following up on the video even during your live stream. Well, that's why Christian gets paid the big bucks. Let's see. So Patricia, thank you so much for taking over WrestleMania's job, which he usually says. Oh, and also, please, if anybody is new to the channel and is out there, please hit that subscribe button, because I have 14,800 and something subscribers. I don't know for the life of me. I've been stuck at 14,890 or something like that. So if there are people out there and are new, please hit that subscribe button and the notification button. So when you hit that notification button, each and every time I make a new video, you'll be notified, hey, Ira's made a new video. Maybe you want to check it out. Might be pretty informative. I think I'm going to make a video about what I just went over. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll have Christian cut that part of this live stream out and make it its own video, because I think it's that important that everybody needs to understand what's gonna happen here pretty shortly. Okay. So your video is ready, Jeff. Just emailed a new link to you. You should be an expert witness in the real estate cases. This is coming from an attorney, so I really appreciate that. Whoa, what happened here? It got shut down. So thank you for that. All right, so Jeff has his video, and like I said, we're not going to release that video until Jeff makes, or Loretta, I'm sure Loretta's the boss, and they decide if one of those homes is right for them. And if not, he'll let us know, and then we'll release it. So let me just tell you a little bit, without the exact homes. We went to look at Black Diamond. Black Diamond is a very exclusive Black Diamond Country Club. Oh, it's Black Diamond Ranch, I think. Even though there are Black Diamonds. Cool. Black Diamond. I gotta put ranch in there. Black Diamond Ranch. I'm not giving away your homes there, Jeff, I promise. In Lecanto. There we go. Welcome to Black Diamond Ranch. One of the things that stood out to me, and a lot of people from the villages, I will tell you, will go in the wintertime. What's happening?
Should I pull the wire?
Am I flickering everybody? To you? Yeah, it's showing up on my phone too. Oh no. Voila. Didn't work.
Still flashing?
Mm-hmm. Dang it.
What just happened?
Okay. What did you just do?
I was just trying to see our picture. There we go.
Okay. I think we fixed it. Anyways, oh my gosh. What happened? Oh, you knocked me out.
Yeah, so it's on to just drag it over?
From here?
At the very top. So just click that like blue area. Yeah, that works too.
All right, cool. All right, there we go. So, yeah, Black Diamond Ranch. You'll see some, I guess they have their own video that you can watch. The 5 best consecutive holes of golf in the world. That's what legendary sports writer Dan Jenkins ranks the Quarry course. Yeah, this course is gorgeous, I just have to say. So, if anybody is into golf, there you go, in Lecanto, Florida. Lecanto is probably, I don't know, 40 minutes from the Villages, I would say. Here, let me actually tell y'all. Black Diamond Ranch. It says we are 59 minutes, so 1 hour. 1 hour, wow. How far is it? 44 miles from here. Whoa. That's really weird. Because I'll have to say, from my house, it's not that far. And I live further north. I live a half hour north from here, but it was only 51 minutes from my house when I went over there yesterday. So that's pretty wild that it's further from my office than it is my own home. Interesting. But it's a beautiful place. And I can tell y'all that is probably where I might move to, because we were looking at Terra Vista in Citrus Hills. And then my buddy Jeff was looking in Terra Vista, and it was something like $700 a month to live in HOA fees. You know, your social fees, your HOA fees, and I think there were 3 of them, and you put all those together, it was something like $700 a month. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay. It was something like $700 a month in Terra Vista. If I'm going to retire, I'm not paying $700 a month in Terra Vista. Now, but that Citrus Hills area around there, it's beautiful. Hills, and I really liked it over there. I can tell you that right now. So I guess that's all I better say, huh, Jeff? Or else you're going to get a whole bunch of people over there visiting you. Oh, gosh. Okay, Elmer says, yep, I was flickering. So thanks for educating me on commissions, Ira. Here in the Great White North, the selling agent and seller agree on a percentage. But if another agent sells the property, the seller agent split. Wait a minute. Hey, everyone. Thank you, Patricia, again. Oh, so Elmer's in Canada. So he's not part of this real estate debacle here in the United States, because it all has to do with the National Association of Realtors, NAR, they called it. And NAR is the one that had the class action lawsuit. So you have You have the National Association of Realtors. You have the Florida Association of Realtors, FAR. You have the local board Association of Realtors, which is Lake and Sumter, Realtors Association of Lake and Sumter County is what I belong to. So, yeah, keep that under your head. Let's see. So, thanks for educating me on commissions here in the Great White North, Canada. The selling agent and seller agree on a percentage. The selling agent and seller agree on a percentage. But if another agent sells the property, the seller's agent, splits it. That's interesting. So I would just have to imagine that a seller's agent's going to tell the seller right off the bat 5% or 6%, whatever it is up there. And he keeps the whole thing, which is how it was here anyways. If I was a listing agent and I did have somebody come to me, I would keep the buyer's side and the seller's side. Because I'm telling you, if the seller agent splits it, I'm not splitting 2.5% or even 3%. Or I guess I can just retire now because that's really, that would take a big hit. We don't make, look, I've been doing this a long time, but I spend a tremendous amount of money, as you can only imagine, paying Blakely, paying Christian, paying Jamie, paying Vincent. Those are all salary-based people in my office. Then I pay for my office. Then I pay for all this other stuff, ads. Believe it or not, I pay a lot of money for ads on Google ads to get the word out about Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel. So with all that money going out, gotta have some coming in, or else it's just not worth it. So attorneys are much more involved in real estate transactions. I learned that when I was studying for the bar and solicitor exams in Ontario. I passed, by the way. Yeah, we know. But dang, Jeff, I didn't know that you got your license in Ontario. Wow. I learned something. All right. Anyways, hopefully I educated you guys pretty well tonight about what's going on. I think next week we're going to talk about what happens now in the villages. Okay, so I've implemented a plan where I will represent a buyer if they want me to, totally voluntary, in purchasing a home listed by the villages who don't pay me a commission, who don't pay any MLS agent a commission. So I'm going to talk about that next week, because now they're saying in the villages where they had been seller's agents, that now they're transaction brokers. And this is what we're going to talk about. Because a transaction broker in real estate doesn't represent anybody. So I'm sure you would definitely want to be, I think I pulled this up because you can see the different. So it says a transaction broker provides a limited form of representation to a buyer, a seller, or both in a real estate transaction. So that doesn't make it any better when they say to you, oh, we're transaction brokers. We're not seller's agents. We're transaction brokers. Well, number one, I would think that they would make the sellers mad who they listed their property with, because 100% of the time, if they're going to have to transition to a transaction broker, and they're just not representing anybody, or if they're, in a limited capacity, I wouldn't think that that would make a seller with the Villages happy at all, right? Since they're 100% of the time going to always transition into a transaction broker and then not give you, the seller or the buyer, individual representation. Now they're just acting as a transaction broker, which are just an order taker at that point, right? So something to think about, especially if you're watching me here in the Villages and thinking about listing your home with the Villages. They might start out as a single agent, but they're not going to ever end up as a single agent, since only their agents sell their properties. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. So I think that was a lot of good information tonight for you. And so we're going to go ahead and, Elmer said it's typically 6%. See, so that's what I thought it would have to be up there in Canada. If you're a seller's agent and you think, well, there's the possibility I might have to split my commission with a buyer's agent, I'm going to charge 6% 100% of the time. Kind of gives me a little thought there, something to think about. But it's all about educating. It's all about educating your seller. It's all about educating your buyer and explaining it all to both, which I feel like I just did. So maybe not so much for the seller did I explain it, but that's how I explain what the situation is. So people, anytime I go on a listing appointment, they always ask, hey, what's about this class action lawsuit that's coming up and I don't have to pay a buyer's commission? Then we go into the whole spiel about, do you really not want to pay the buyer's commission when you got all these other people? And I just gave you a perfect example on that guy on Arabella who has 0, and he's been on the market for 88 days and lowered his price from $324.9 to $309, I think it was. You're already losing money by not agreeing to pay a buyer's agent. That's crazy. So if that person is watching this video, you need to offer a buyer's agent to bring buyers. Now, is it legal to withhold? Who knows what's legal? And so much has just changed, and they're coming out with these different forms left and right and here and there and changing it, and it's just kind of crazy. So, but yeah, I get people all the time that say, hey, I found this home on Zillow. Okay, let's go look at it. Then you got a guy like this guy that says 0 for the buyer's agent. Really? Am I going to work for free? There's no real estate agent. You wouldn't work for free. Nobody. You got to make a living. You got to pay for, like I just explained. I got a huge overhead. So at the end of the day, I get paid very little after you factor in all the stuff that I have to pay for. So anyways, it's not greed, it's necessity is what it is. All right, everybody, I think I'm going to wrap it up tonight. Laura, see you Thursday at Skip's little shindig. Elmer Fudd, thank you so much for coming on again tonight. Haven't seen you in a while, and I did miss you, and Laura, so thank you all. Missy Mo, thank you again for emailing me and for coming on tonight. I appreciate. I love y'all. I really do appreciate each and every one of you coming on tonight. And it's fun for me. This is what I'm all about. Just trying to educate everybody and let you know what's going on in the real estate market. So here in and around the villages. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week, 6 o'clock, Monday night. Same bat time, same bat channel.